Hey everybody, welcome to day 469 of Reseller Reflections, a day in the life of a full-time reseller supporting her family. It is Saturday, September 20th, 2025, and we met our sales goal yesterday. So that is 5 days in a row. And you hear my text messages going off for some reason, but I am on Do Not Disturb. I don't know. I got to fix that. I got to figure that one out. But anyway, sorry about that. So really excited. Day 5. Yes, this is the longest streak we've had in a while. So hopefully it keeps going. I will report in on the week tomorrow once I get the totals, but I think it's going to be good. All right. I'll reset to 0, kind of forcing myself tonight to finish up the shipping and do a second round because nothing's worse than, waking up to, for me, nothing is worse than waking up to a ton of shipping that I didn't do the night before. So yeah, it's Saturday night, but I did it anyway because I'm pretty hopeful that there's going to be a bit in the queue. Those Raggedy Ann dolls, I don't know if you guys remember this, but at the auction when I was in North Carolina, I picked up, I don't know, 100 Raggedy Ann Madeline dolls, and they have been selling like fairly consistently. I want to say almost half of them have sold. And that's really cool. That's really exciting because I thought I missed my window of opportunity there with when the Conjuring and the there was a window there where the guy that had the Conjuring doll, the Annabelle doll that looks like Raggedy Ann, had passed away, and I thought, all right, well, that window is just going to close. But I guess I don't know if those are the people buying them still, or whether it is just just going to stay the course. So anyway, when I was at the auction on Monday night, there were box lots of jewelry, and I didn't really want the box lots of jewelry, but the guy that bought them, I happened to be standing next to him, and there was one little pin in there, one little Raggedy Ann pin, and I bought that off of him for $1 because I just thought it was really cool. It is an old Hallmark pin. I'll have to look up the date. I can't quite see it on there, but yeah, I was really excited because when I have a lot of something in the store, and I don't know if you do this as well, like I find that things sell better, like if you have a collection of them, right? Like if I have one Raggedy Ann doll, it might sell okay. If I have one or two, they might sell okay. But if I have a whole lot of something, I try to absolutely, and there's some controversy on this, list those things together, right? List them at the same time, same day, or over the course of the same couple of days, because what I've found over the years is that if somebody collects something, they will come to your site. They have more, odds of, clicking on one of those items and seeing that you have more, like trains, whatever it is. If you have something, it is always my recommendation that you list it in bulk. Now, the counterpoint to that argument is that I don't believe, that has never held true for me. If you list too much of something in your store at the same time, eBay will kind of like change, the people it's showing your items to, and it may like pigeonhole you into being that kind of seller. I have never found that to be true. I found it to be like when I had all the Mont Blanc pens, I like to list those, as a group all at once. So when the collectors come in, they can, pick and choose and maybe buy a couple. So I'm kind of curious what you do in your store and what your thoughts are on that, because I've definitely had people argue with me when I say that is the way I believe is best to do it. But anyway, I just thought she was kind of cute. I'm going to add her into the store tomorrow because that is what I am talking about tomorrow. And I am all reset to 0 and ready for tomorrow because I am done for the day. And joining me are Jill of Rusted Truck Relics, Jason the CNT Swapper, Judith R., Pam of Whimsy and Such, Becky at Becky Consigns, Lee of Lee Phillips 4191, Vanessa the Diabetic Reseller, Mr. C Chats, and Molly. Yes, finish up, get ready for tomorrow. Reset to 0. And tomorrow, yeah, procrastination. Sometimes sometimes it can be a bad thing, right? Like, oh, there's tomorrow to do that. There's tomorrow to do that. For me, it tends to be a good thing to be like, oh, know what? Fresh slate, clean slate tomorrow. and just whatever's on my mind now, I'm just going to put out of my mind and worry about it tomorrow. I did what I needed to do today. And I like that, fresh, clean slate, especially on a weekend, right? I don't do this so much on weekdays. What I do on like working weekdays is I will reset my schedule, do my time blocks for the next day. But on the weekends, you know what? Just shut it down tomorrow, clean slate, all of those things that I didn't get to today. And there are a significant number of them. Just the day did not go as planned. There was a lot of shipping. So, you know, that's just the way it goes. So how do you feel about tomorrow when you say, oh, I'll do it tomorrow? Is it a good thing or is it a bad thing? Or does it depend on how we use that and go into tomorrow? And I always think, like I always say, it's better to be like pulled toward your or pulled toward your future, right? Like always future facing. Be in the present moment, but always be future facing, right? Looking up, not to be looking back, not to be, pushed toward your past and, saying that, oh, well, yesterday I didn't get done what I wanted to do. I don't know, just thoughts about like where your headspace is and what you're constantly thinking about and how you look at the future. Those are my thoughts for today. I hope everybody has a wonderful night, and I will see you on day 470 of Reseller Reflections. Night, night.